Resurrection thoughts. The resurrection of Jesus also brought about resurrection in the lives of the apostles. Why? Let's go back in time. When Jesus started his ministry on earth, he needed close friends who would follow him and do what he would do. As I've told the inmates, the first gift they received from God was life as they took their first breath. Later in life, they needed to make choices, just as we had to do. Think about this. When Jesus called the 12 to follow him, he breathed spiritual air into them. This special air of spiritual life was faith, hope, joy, love, and sharing. Yes, sharing the faith, hope, love, and joy they had in following Jesus Christ. This same spiritual air is breathed into us when we come to follow Jesus. For 3 years, the apostles were taught by Rabbi Jesus to continue to follow him when he was crucified and then buried and resurrected. But we know what happened, don't we? The 11, with Judas the betrayal gone, hid in fear, instead of going to the tomb of Jesus on that Easter Sunday morning to greet him. No. But Mary and the other women went to the tomb in hopes to be able to anoint his dead body. But they found an empty tomb and Jesus. They ran to the locked, skeptical apostles, but they said, what the women said can't be true. But Peter and John ran all the way to the tomb and found it empty. But where was Jesus? When Jesus was crucified, the faith, hope, love, joy, and sharing they placed in Jesus was also crucified. What were they to do? Go back to their regular jobs? But they were afraid for their lives. When Jesus met them, he entered the locked room, and their faith, hope, love, joy, and sharing was resurrected in them. I like to say that Jesus then, for 40 days, enhanced those attributes in the lives of the apostles before his ascension into heaven. The apostles went out preaching the resurrection of Jesus Christ and establishing many churches. And as we know, Pentecost is our birthday time for the church. The apostles no longer feared for their lives, and all became martyrs except for John, who died a natural death. We too, in accepting Jesus and having him breathe spiritual air of faith, hope, love, and joy and sharing into us, and we see one or more of them at times in our lives in need of resurrection. You may have lost your faith, hope, love, joy, and sharing due to struggles in your life. But you have to remember that God has the power to breathe new life into you. Pray and ask God to resurrect your life in Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. It will be done for you just as it was for the apostles. Next week, I am going to share with you 3 remarkable things that happened on Easter and the resurrection of Jesus Christ. God bless you, and share Jesus with someone this week.